Today we're going to fit the Drayton Digistat Plus 3. Basically, this thing is a digital thermostat which will replace the existing mechanical thermostat. Now, the advantage of digital thermostats is they're a lot more reliable, so down to the half a degree, whereas the mechanical thermostats are not quite as reliable as this. So what I'm going to do today is take you through the instructions, take you through the install of how we're going to fit this. Now, this is a particularly easy one to fit. As you can see here, the basic instructions are actually in the device itself. It's essentially 3 wires. Now, this should be a straight swap for the existing piece of kit that we've got up on the wall here, our lovely old Honeywell device. What I'm also hoping is that the footprint of the new device will cover the footprint of the old device, so we won't need to do any redecorating. Mainly because I haven't got any more of this lovely shade of green. So, first things first, safety first. Come and find our isolation point, which is under the stairs. You have to excuse the mess. So what we're looking for, immersion and heating, upstairs, downstairs lights. So now that we've isolated the power for this piece of kit, we can have a look inside. So start by unscrewing the fascia plate so we can have a look at what's facing us. So this hasn't been off in years. We've got another one underneath. No. That should, yes, that just comes off like that. So as we can see, we've got 3 wires similar to the ones that we had. We've got a couple of fitting screws in there, so we might have to do a bit of drilling to get the base plate of the new one on. Pop that on there. So let's first of all have this away. And that one. So with any luck, as you'll see, this will just drop away. Find that one in a minute. There we go, so that comes away. Like so. Okay, so now we can see the fitting plates for the mounting at the back. We can also see some very tasteful wallpaper that's been here historically. So time for another screwdriver. There we go, get our insulated electrical one, which might be handy. So you can just undo this screw, which is mounted into the wall. And this one. What we'll also do in a second is run the screwdriver around the outside of the unit so that we cut any paint. In fact, I'm going to get a knife for that. So we'll return back to the toolkit once more, find a decent knife and cut the paint away from around the outside of the unit so that it doesn't peel the paint away when we take the unit off the wall. So there we go, you can see that prizing itself away, just coming away from the wall there and on the bottom. Again, trying to minimise the amount of redecorating that I might have to do once we've removed this thing from its original fitting. So there we go, screws are out, put them on top of the fridge for safekeeping. Okay, and then we can remove this. A little bit of dust, do some vacuuming in a minute. There'll be another screw, so let's just move that out of the way for now. So now the moment of truth. Do we have to get the drill out, or can we just put the old plate over the new one over the old? Here we have it, the new plate. And we find that, yes, it looks like that will fit over the top with a little bit of poking around with those cables. Okay, they give us a simple wiring diagram over the back. On is the red one, control is the blue, and the ground will be yellow. So we can assume that they've got the same wiring as the existing piece of kit, so we can just plug those wires straight in. So again, being careful, although the electricity is turned off, always good to be cautious with cables. Pull that out there. Try not to let the ends touch. And finally the yellow one. One cut out of there. There we go. So pull those through. Remove that lot. There we go. So blue on top, red in the middle, yellow at the bottom. That can come out there. So again, poke those cables through there. So we had the blue on top. Straighten that out. Pop it in the hole. Need to get out a little screwdriver again. There we go. Keep that in there. Red one in the red one. So now for the moment of truth. Put the face on it, plug it in, see if it works. That way. And that way. That's turning on. Is it going to control